Is this working or not? I feel like something's going on here. You.
Hey, today's gonna be the day.
What was number one?
Good question. Hold on. Well, this was a weird number one.
What was it?
What do you think the number one was? Of WatchMojo.com's list of 20.
20.
Which it's like, good God, WatchMojo.
How? Who needed overtime?
Why
this
not
week?
do 10 more?
Why not do 100?
Yeah, like when do we stop? WatchMojo ranks every song ever based on whether or not people like playing it.
Dirty Deeds.
No, AC/DC probably loves playing Dirty. The list was songs that bands do not like playing.
Yeah.
Things like Party in the USA.
Yeah, because it's misinterpreted.
And then they showed a funny video of Miley Cyrus playing it at like Glastonbury like a year ago. And she's just holding the mic out. Like the crowd is singing it. Which is like that is the bittersweet thing.
I'm gonna be lazy.
Yeah, God, I'm so sick of playing Wonderwall. But everyone wants to sing wait a second.
So is it Wonderwall?
No, Wonderwall was higher on the list.
Is it?
Wonderwall probably should have been number one.
Is it? It should have been number one on the charts.
And for either of us know it was.
Mr. Brightside.
No, they love playing that.
No, they don't.
You know what I heard?
Because they're Mormons, so they just love joy.
They love joy.
It makes everybody happy, and that makes them happy.
You know what I heard, which was crazy?
That they're Mormon?
No, that because they wrote that song when the band started, that the Killers have never not played that song live.
Good.
Like there has never been a thing where they're like, the drums are check everything's good. They've never done that.
Does anyone remember Mr. Brightside?
Yeah, they've never not done Mr. Brightside.
Well, name another song.
Somebody told. I don't think that's them. Somebody. They have another one.
Somebody told.
They have at least one other song.
I mean, they have other songs.
No, but I feel like the Killers. I'm Mr. Brightside.
Hot Fuss was a.
I don't know why it's singing Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, you're just singing it very wrong as well.
I am Mr. Brightside. Oh wait, I thought you were just mentioning the movie Hot Fuzz. The album.
I said Hot Fuss.
The album was called
I was not mentioning Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, so you know the Killers.
I know that album.
That is wild that you know a Killer's album title, but only one song.
I had it.
What?
Yeah. Physical copy.
Did you really?
Yeah. Wow. I think everyone did. It's never left the charts.
This is a funny genre.
It's never left the charts.
One of the genres listed is post-punk revival.
Post-punk revival.
It's like, what year? What? Proto-post-punk revival, neo-proto-punk.
Neo-proto-punk revival, nouveau, Art Deco, post-punk revival, nouveau.
The Killers go Dada with genre listing.
So what was number one?
Oh, this is funny. They list the studios that they recorded the Hot Fuss in, and it's the Hearst, Berkeley, California. Cornerstone, Los Angeles, California. Dave Koenig's apartment, Las Vegas, Nevada. And then you can click on the name Dave Koenig.
Well, he's probably in the Killers.
He's the lead guitarist of the Killers.
He recorded his parts, so he didn't want to go to California.
He's like, I'm not going to fucking LA or Berkeley. Fuck you guys.
This. Fuck this shit.
I'm a Baccarat dealer.
I got shifts.
Yeah. No, they also have that song Somebody Told Me.
Somebody told me.
No, now you're supposed to go, what song did they tell you? And then we do a fun Abbott and Costello Killers routine.
All right, cut that out.
The Killers. And then I look scared and I go, call the police.
The Killers? Someone call the police.
Someone
Sting.
call the police.
Sting needs to record on this track.
Yeah. That would be a fun video.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Let's do it.
They also...
Let's make it real quick.
Let's call it Brandon Flowers.
Who's that?
The guy from the Killers.
Oh, yeah.
This is funny because you're like, well, there's 50% chance that's his real name. But also, it sounds like it could be a fake name.
It sounds like a bit of a stage
And
name.
then you look at his real name, it's Brandon Richard Flowers. Which is like, why give him a middle name?
Dick Flowers.
Yeah, why? Like, why? Why are you a kid? We're like, we're going to name our kid.
I go by my abbreviated middle name.
We're going to name our kid
Dick Flowers.
Bobby Astro. And for the middle name, And what about your dad's maiden name? Pfeiffer.
Oh. So what was number one?
On the list of Watch Mojo's 20 songs bands don't like to play?
Yeah.
Well, what other ones do you think were on the list?
A U2 song.
No, they love to play music. Their concerts are just, they go, we're going to play every song we know.
Sting seems like he hates the song.
No, but that could have been on there. They had Bob Geldof.
Bob Dylan
Doing Do They Know It's Christmas?
Well, Bob Dylan, he doesn't like playing any of his songs. That's why he doesn't
Yeah,
play
he
songs. He just goes on.
His 10 favorite songs to mumble through.
Bob Dylan.
Oh, fucking. He's going to mumble around while G.E. Smith plays.
Yeah, the never-ending tour. More of a never-ending speaking engagement.
Yeah.
I don't know why he needs all these fucking musicians with him.
Bob Dylan's trapped. He's trapped like a rat. No, Bob Geldof, they had him on there for Do They Know It's Christmas, which is a big charity song from the 80s. And that's really funny for a guy to be like, I regret writing that song.
Christmas.
It fed so many African children.
I hate Christmas and charity.
But the melody could have been better. I regret.
Is that the one where
melody.
he thinks that people in Africa are so hungry that they don't know what Christmas is?
Yeah, they don't know what Christmas is.
I don't understand the relation between hunger and a knowledge of international holidays.
And then they go, feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time. Which is like, what?
Yeah.
Do people only know it's Christmas if they're being fed?
Yeah, it's like they eat a bite of food and they're like, it's Christmas.
Today I will count as December 25th.
This is December 25th. The calendar in Africa is all fucked up. Every time someone eats, it resets to December 25th.
I'm going to edit that video so it's just Bob Geldof delivering food to like Arabic countries and Buddhist countries.
Oh, was number one Elvis Costello, that song that got him banned from SNL? He's like, I hate playing it because it reminds me of how I messed up my career.
That would be very niche.
It really ruined
very niche number one.
Really ruined my career. I should have just taken it. I should have just played one of the songs they wanted me to play.
No, number one, it was "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Well, they never. When did what?
Exactly. Exactly.
I feel like that one wasn't around long enough for them to despise.
This guy hated this song so much.
He killed
He
himself.
fucking killed himself.
He's fucking dead now because this song sucks.
I'm never playing this again. That is funny because it's like, well, that's 2 years.
Yeah, it's like
not enough.
Come on.
I bet Aha hated Take on Me for a minute there.
And then it swung back around.
Yeah.
Family Guy did that gag, they get a whole new audience.
It's funny to imagine like you're a band in the 80s or like any era who's like a big one hit.
Yeah.
But you're like, nah, we're going to have like more hits. They like our music.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're putting together the set list. You're like, we'll put Take on Me like 3/4 of the way through. Our new stuff can hold on.
Do you think
just seeing them before Real Big Fish realize, we always have to end on Sellout. You're like, why did they end I hate you, teacher, or whatever fucking.
Do you think how like new comics and like dumb intellectuals want to get on Rogan so they can like get famous?
Oh yeah.
Do you think like niche or like sort of forgotten 80s celebrities are like, I just gotta wait until Family Guy makes a joke about me?
Yeah.
And then I got a whole career revival.
I'll get $10,000 from SoundScan.
That's all I need, baby.
I'm just waiting for someone to make a meme out of Who Can It Be Now? Rockwell's coming back. That'd be a fun thing in Vegas to gamble on.
What 80s
celebrity will be referenced next in the culture?
Let's head on down to Derby City Gaming.
I'm just waiting for Playboy Cardi to remix Rock On by David Essex. If that happens, boy howdy, do I clean up.
You want to hit the casino later?
Where's the closest one?
It's across the river.
I play the Casino of Life.
Okay. No rubber?
It's where...
That's roulette.
Have a condom on the cards. Yeah, what were people doing during COVID with like were people
with condoms?
No, but in the early
they were putting them over their entire body.
in the early days of COVID, when people had like no idea what to do,
Yeah.
were people like, I'm going to the casino, but I'm wearing a mask and I've got rubber gloves, and I insist that the dealer wears rubber gloves. Some guys sanitizing all of their chips in between every.
Get the spray kind.
You get your own dice when you walk in, and then those you have to hold on to those
You
dice.
gotta
the whole
hold them. You gotta hold them.
You gotta hold them.
You gotta hold them. Listen.
That's what they mean is you gotta know when to hold them, because you can't just be at the poker table and go and dice.
Woo!
They're like, you're supposed to hold those, and so you go to the roulette or whatever. I guess that doesn't have dice. Crap.
Roulette.
Oh crap! I forgot what game it was. Are people ever in a casino?
And
They're like,
they
which way to the craps? They're like, right this way, sir.
They just lead you to the toilet.
Yeah, they take you to the men's room.
Or you walk into the casino and you're like, hey, which way to the, what is it called? Crap. Oh, craps. Craps. Yeah, where's the craps table?
And then they go, right this way, Mr. Griswold. And then Vegas Vacation 2 pops up on the screen. That was a great movie.
It was a movie, man.
It's funny that there's a plot line in a
Vegas
movie where
Vacation
someone's
2,
like,
the movie you just made up in your
no,
imagination.
but the first Vegas Vacation, the first
Ever.
National Lampoon's Vacation, Vegas.
Are you talking about The Hangover?
I like Halloween 2, the first one.
Sure.
No, the first Halloween 2.
The first Halloween 2.
You know what? I said that as a joke, but I think that is literally
That is a thing, yes.
Yeah. That's
Good for you.
I'll be the first to say it. But what's going on with
What's
that
going on with Voorhees?
What's Voorhees all about?
What's Voorhees got to do?
What's Voorhees got to do with the payment? I put $20 on Tina Turner, and they used her song in Girl Trip 2, so I got a nice little payout. Some fucking TikTok guys started doing a dance to Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. So if you...
The funniest joke ever. I don't want to say it.
If you own stock in Otis Redding.
Oh.
That would be fun.
So do you want to start with the news? Your thoughts on Liz Truss.
Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain is dead.
Your thoughts on Liz Truss.
I don't know what that is.
I've
seen that name once in the past 24 hours.
It was related to Taylor Swift, you fucking dork.
Who's Liz Truss? I only know that name is a name that I saw.
I think she's the UK Prime Minister who's only Prime Minister for like a week and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Why didn't they let her be longer?
Let me make sure I'm actually...
That's sexist. All I know about this story is that sounds sexist.
Yeah, she became prime minister for I don't even know why.
And then she produced I don't even know why I'm doing this.
I don't even know why.
I'm gonna be honest. I was hanging out with Oasis, and all of a sudden I'm fucking in Parliament. What the hell is Dunning Street? Wait, what's the name of their place?
Downton Abbey.
No. Prime Minister House. This just sounds like I'm trying to assassinate the Prime Minister. Where does the Prime live? I just googled Prime House. I think I'm...
Well, she said she was like, when I get into office, I'm gonna do all this shit. I'm gonna cut taxes or whatever,
10 Downing Street.
10 Downing Street.
Number 10 Downing Street.
Down what street?
Downing Street.
Down any street or which street?
Wow, wait, that's stained. I don't think Down has a song. I'm thinking of Pantera side projects. My bad. No, so she's...
I'll tell you what a Pantera side project should have been.
Bulletproof
vests.
Well, that was the band Damage Plan, but it would have been weird if Damage Plan was wearing Pantera merch.
Yeah,
but maybe not. That would be cool. You go see a guy's side project.
And he's wearing the shirt of his real
of the
band.
other band.
Yeah.
He's like, don't forget, I'm also in Metallica.
I'm selling Metallica CDs after the show.
Don't forget, everybody. Or that'd be great. The opposite. You just go see some big band. They're all wearing T-shirts where you're like, what the hell is Keith Richards and the Drunken Parrots?
The hell is Keith Richards and the Jimmy Buffett karaoke trio?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I was fucking driving around the other day and fucking Cheeseburger in Paradise came on the radio.
What
Oh
station
my
were you
god.
on?
103.5, baby.
I was on the station you get when you hit your head. And just music starts playing.
103.5, baby.
The
A
beach.
beautiful station.
The beach.
It was cold.
That should be a gimmick.
It was cold.
It was cold. No, that should be a gimmick for a radio station, though. The beach.
Sure.
And it's
I
like
don't
you're in
know what that means,
Minnesota.
but...
No, it's all like Jimmy Buffett and like Blondie. Like
That's just
stuff
a
where you
channel
feel like
on
you're
Sirius XM.
reggae.
It's just a channel on
No, but I'm thinking for old people.
for old people. So you want an FM, you want an AM radio station.
You're going with your aunt to Red Lobster for somebody's something.
Somebody's something. A nephew came.
And she goes, "Have you ever, Julius? I like the beach."
I like the beach. Do you like the beach? And you're like, I guess.
And then she flips it on and it just
What are you talking about, Aunt Susie? Wait, what'd you say?
she flips on it changes in latitude, changes. You're all wearing black suits because you're going to a funeral.
Yeah.
And you get into her car and she puts the keys in and instantly it's just like, "I like mine with bacon and tomato."
Sour cream and chives,
I'm just
capers
grabbing
and onions.
I'm just grabbing a pierogi. I like mine with potatoes.
You got any pierogies you can whip up real quick?
No, I had a Tibetan pierogi.
What the fuck?
I had a Tibetan dumpling. But it was really funny to imagine just going, "You guys do great pierogies." Like an old Chinese dumpling place. I love Chinese pierogies.
You guys really nailed it.
I love fucking.
The Polacks, they did all right, but you guys knocked it out of the park when
Fusion
you got your
cuisine.
hands on it.
Fusion cuisine.
Dumplings are fusion.
Yeah, it's true.
Polish and Chinese fusion.
Chinese pierogi. You know, I heard you hear about that Polish guy who he accidentally ate a bunch of a bunch of kids camping in sleeping bags.
Yeah.
They found a bunch of sour.
I did know. I heard about it.
You did hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, then we don't talk. Yeah, they found a bunch of sour cream and onions at the site, and detectives think he mistook the teens in sleeping bags for big old pierogies.
Oh.
That's my new Polish joke. A guy eating everything.
A guy eating children.
He eats everything in a container.
And everything. He's just picking up Tupperware. Like,
Yeah.
What is this, a pierogi?
Yeah, he thinks everything that's contained is a pierogi.
He's just eating a whole jar of peanut
You know, the
butter.
Polish guy who ate the center of the earth?
I thought it was just a big old
He thought it was a
pierogi.
roasted red pepper pierogi.
Well, he would have to eat the whole earth.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's like Thanos.
No, it's some guy who opens pierogies and eats out the inside. And he tosses the dough.
Oh.
That would be fun. No, I had a Tibetan pierogi.
No, you didn't, but I had some dumplings the other day.
What'd you have in them?
A soup?
You had soup dumplings?
No, it was the dumplings were in soup.
Oh. You know they have it the other way, too.
They do have the other way.
They do it both ways.
Maybe I thought it was
You know,
I thought it was the other way, and then I was just given a soup with dumplings, and I went, oh.
Yeah, that's always weird. You're like, I wanted the salad.
Oh, I forgot how to read for a minute while I was ordering this food.
I thought you were gonna bring me a dressing with salad in it.
Haiti's dealing with a cholera outbreak. Would you like to speak to the Haitian people and give them some comforting words in these trying times?
Which one's cholera?
It's
Oh, that means there will be love. All I know about cholera is that it's a fertile ground for love. It's a time for love.
Sure. Don't know what the fuck you're talking
Love
about.
in the time of cholera.
Oh, okay.
That classic film.
Any
I'm gonna have a cholera themed wedding. My husband and I we love that film.
We love love.
We're gonna have a cholera themed wedding.
We love love. Why isn't every wedding theme just love?
Sometimes they are.
Okay.
No,
You said that like it was some weird innuendo.
No.
You're like, sometimes they are.
No, you go with
buddy.
a big
Let
red
me tell
heart.
you.
Big red heart. It says love. We love each other. Just photos of the
We're in
couple
love.
kissing. Yeah.
And then they hop through
The
it.
theme is we're in love. What's the theme for this year's prom? Virginity.
Safe sex. What's the theme? We're going with a Trojan horse themed.
Well, now these kids are probably like, they're all so fucked up that they're probably like, what's the theme? And they're like, daddies and daughters. Principals are like, no.
No.
Fellas, do you have any ideas? And all the fellas are just whacking each other off.
Whoa.
Like, well, this trans people, do you? And then the teacher gets fired for referring to them as a group.
Yeah. No.
Why can't you view us as the people whacking off and or trying to sleep with our stepdads?
Do you think kids fuck a lot?
No. But
Do you think euphoria is real?
I think the Russians and like whoever's involved in online
Russians?
stuff, I think whoever is influencing online culture really wants everyone to be fucking. I think that's their idea of
Do you think
bringing down
Elon
the
Musk is
culture.
right that it's not overpopulation, it's depopulation. So they're making all the kids they want to make all the kids horny.
I don't think that's the answer. I think
Are you saying Elon Musk isn't secretly trying to make children have sex with each other?
I don't think that's true. That'd be funny if he's like, we all need to reproduce, and in 9 months from now, it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of teenage kids. They all love Elon Musk. Turns out everyone who loved Elon Musk was 19.
Yeah, and just fucked immediately.
Fucked other 19-year-olds. None of them can afford it. The economy's fucked.
The economy's screwed. We're paying out more in benefits than we ever have before.
No, but I do see...
Did you see that thing where Elon Musk was like providing like free like internet that Ukraine was using as like infrastructure?
Yeah,
for,
and then
like...
he kept being like, "I'm taking it away." Ah, fuck it, y'all can have it.
No, well,
Just
because some like high-ranking Ukrainian guy was like Elon Musk about something separate. It was like Elon Musk is an idiot and you go fuck himself. And then Elon Musk just like responded to some news story like Elon Musk pulls support from this thing, and he just went, "I'm just doing what they told me to do."
Yeah.
Hey, they said fuck off.
They said fuck off. I fucked off. No, Starlink is wild.
I don't even know what it is.
It's a bunch of, if Starlink is like works, it will be a bunch of satellites all over the sky, like a map, like a.
Is this like Terminator?
No, Starlink. It's satellite internet.
Is this like Terminator?
No.
Skynet?
No, it's the opposite.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's not Terminator. It will just lead to a situation where space is now just incredibly polluted.
What's wrong with that? It's so big.
There's already a problem because when we send up shit, it's constantly getting hit by like space.
Who cares?
They're like, some guy left an Apple core in 1968. Fucking, it took off a wing of a.
Why didn't anyone vacuum up there? I thought it was a vacuum. Why isn't it cleaner?
That's true. You know, they do that in Spaceballs.
Is that joke?
No, I don't think that joke, but they do have a gag where they make
I thought this place was a vacuum.
They get
it's
a big
filthy.
vacuum and it sucks stuff up.
I think my joke's better. I'm funnier than Mel Brooks.
They could have done both.
I'm funnier than Mel
Maybe
Brooks.
back then they didn't call space a vacuum.
What did they call it?
Well, it was an older time, so they probably called space a broom.
A Hoover.
A broom. You ever been to space?
Yeah, a couple times. I didn't like it.
I love that there'll be podcast clips where it'll be like someone's like Steve-O's like, "No, I've been to space," or like some random Russian boxer's like, "No, I went up in a."
I went space.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like we live in a time where it's like somebody could say yes.
Plenty of people can say yes.
Plenty of people could be like, "I have."
No, I have.
And then you argue the semantics, and you go, "No, you were in a jet that went above gravity. That's not space."
You just floated
And
for
then
a
Steve-O
second.
goes,
All right, man.
"That's a good Steve-O."
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to.
That's a very good Steve-O.
I
That's the best impression you've ever done, I think.
I listened to him on Terry Gross the other day.
What?
And it was great because
That is incredible.
I know.
Because Terry Gross, when I listened to her like 12 years ago, was an old woman.
Yeah.
Talking to people she had no connection to.
Yeah.
And now it's like, Jesus Christ.
She was talking to Steve-O.
20th anniversary of Jackass. What is Jackass?
Well, no,
And who are you?
He put out
a
a book. He put out a book called "A Kick in the Nuts."
I'm talking to novelist.
I'm talking to author Steve-O, the author of upcoming memoir, "A Kick in the Nuts."
He's also
Steve-O.
He's also written a lot.
You've been to space, right?
Yeah, man. I fucking went to space, dude. Oh, man, it was fucking rad, bro.
You did.
Me and Wee Man.
No, Wee Man did not go up there.
Wee Man got lost in orbit.
They should have said Wee Man because he's littler. We're taking less jet fuel. Otherwise, you got all that jet fuel.
Bam didn't make weight, so I had to bring Wee Man.
Yeah. I was hanging out with these pilots and they kept needing to pee.
Yeah.
And then
Are you just saying pilots do cocaine?
no, they just need to pee a lot. And I was, maybe they were doing cocaine. I didn't even think of that. I just legitimately gotta
If someone pees so much that you're like, man, they pee a lot, they're doing cocaine.
Yeah, I guess so. No, they're all peeing separate. It's not like all 6 of them would be like, we're all gonna go pee.
Well, they all have their own cocaine. They're wealthy.
You're right, actually. They were making fun of him because one of them was a pilot. Like, some of them were military pilots and some of them were commercial pilots. And then they had a friend who was like, he flies a crop duster. And he had one of those beanies with like a thing. Spinning beanie on. He was facing the wrong way during the conversation.
Well, he was probably crop dusting.
Yeah. Hey. No, these pilots that kept peeing. And then someone else was like, you guys pee a lot. And then I was like, yeah, because they're pilots. They train you to have tiny bladders.
It's the opposite of what you need as a pilot.
No, you need a small bladder so that you aren't holding liquid or poop, so you're lighter in the air.
You need to be able to attend to the plane. You can't constantly be getting up to pee.
No, you don't consume anything before you go into the air.
You need to have a large bladder.
No, it's like
to
surgery.
make your way on an overnight flight.
No, you got to be cleansed, empty. Ideally, pilots would be whittled to bone.
Never thought about that. What happened? Do surgeons wear diapers ever? You think?
I think the cool ones do.
It's like a 20-hour. Is there like, oh, it's like a 15-hour
diaper
surgery.
fetish like Reddit's, and someone's like, I'm a surgeon, and I started doing it for work, and now
it's
now I have my wife powder my bottom once a week.
Powder my bottom. Also, only once a week? Come on.
Well, she's not into it. It's like a compromise.
I'll do it once a week, max.
They're so in love that she's...
I'm willing to powder your bottom, but not every night.
In exchange, I don't want to hear any guff when we go to Wine Wednesdays once a month.
When I want to go to Sip and Paint, we're going.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to the pumpkin patch.
We're going to the pumpkin patch.
Okay?
You're done. And then he goes, you got it all? And then she goes, yep. And then she spanks him, and you see a big cloud. And that's the end of this sketch.
Sketch.
How I drew it.
More of a
I've been drawing it.
More of a biographical drama.
More of a what I'm doing Sunday.
Yeah.
No,
you ever gotten your bottom powdered?
Not in years.
It's been so long.
It's been a while.
You got any chafing issues? I've been chafing a lot lately.
No, but what's your chafing issues?
On the right inside.
No, I meant more
thigh.
so why, not
Why? I don't know.
You change anything in your lifestyle?
I don't wear underwear anymore. You think that has anything to do with it?
I think anytime it's a blank anymore, it's a new thing that happens. It's generally.
And also when it's in the same region of your body.
Yeah, when it's. I'm no scientist.
I'm not. Listen.
You don't wear underwear.
But I haven't been wearing underwear for a long time.
Do you not constantly pee a little bit?
Do I not constantly pee a little bit?
Yeah.
Is the only thing holding your urine in the pressure of your underwear?
Oh, yeah. I wear tight underwear.
When I pull my
The
pants
problem
down.
is, though, I have to cut the waistband because otherwise then the bladder is also being squeezed. And I go, what am I, in pilot training?
Well, I haven't worn underwear in probably I don't know, 2 years. 2-3 years, maybe longer.
That's probably why COVID started.
I don't see the point of it, really.
Stuff's getting loose.
What's the point of underwear?
Well, how often do you rewear the same pants?
All the time.
You don't got well, sorry, your holes close up good.
Yeah, I don't get piss stains.
You're not
all
constantly
over.
pooping a little bit?
No, I wipe my ass and I poop when I poop.
But we all wipe our asses. We all wipe.
How do you wipe?
No, I wipe. My issue, you're talking about chafing, my issue in my older age is I can't get my ass clean anymore.
I know, right? It's really hard.
You're saying that, and you're saying no underwear.
I do it though. I still do it. I'm saying it's hard, but
Yeah, it's hard.
But I get through it.
It's weird. It's like
I found out a trick.
It's like, what happened back there in the past 10 years?
I found out. I don't know if I've just no one ever because you don't really get a lot of instruction on wiping your ass, really.
No, my dad.
Someone
quizzed
just
me.
stops
My dad
doing
took
it.
me the 8-week course. Guy.
It's weird because that's like
That was
one
the
of
last time the guy powdered my bottom was graduation day.
It's one of the few times where someone just stops doing something for you and they're like, "It's all on you now. I'm
Yeah.
not going to discuss this with you anymore."
This shit's suddenly got creepy.
I realized that you kind of got to start with the sides, with the cheeks, and then move over into the middle.
Well, I sort of will reposition myself when it comes time to wipe,
Yeah.
where I like spread.
Well, you've got to reposition
I
yourself.
spread my ass.
How are you going to sit just the way you were sitting while you pooped?
Well, you
without...
sit regular and then you poop, and then when
Yeah.
it comes time to wipe, I like lift, spread my ass cheeks, and then lower it back onto the toilet. So the pressure of the toilet.
That's interesting.
Has my ass now
That's interesting.
fully open, like the end of an
Is this-
anal video.
is this something you-
in some vivid entertainment?
Is this something you genuinely do?
And then
Because
they
that
get
is an
the- they
interesting
get the
technique.
speculum. That is a technique I do sometimes.
I'm telling you, man, you got to start on the cheeks.
Well, my weight fluctuates, so I feel like sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm too fat to clean my ass the way I normally do. And other times I'm so damn skinny that I'm like, it's a one wipe job.
You should get a bidet.
No, I don't really like, cause then my ass is wet.
You dry it off.
Then I gotta dry the ass, and then I'm wiping again.
Well, you still listen. The bidet does not mean you don't have to wipe your
Do they have
ass.
bidets that
it just
have,
cleans it.
Do they have bidets that have like
Air dryer?
Yeah, an air dryer.
I don't see why not.
That would be fun. No, it's always weird. You're like on a comedy festival, and they're like, "Yeah, we got us all in this nice hotel. Everybody's got bidets in their room."
No.
And then all weekend, it's just you just interact with a bunch of 38-year-olds from Chicago who are like,
I finally got diarrhea out of my asshole.
Use that bidet. No, it's creepier. They're all like, "Oh, I've been using the bidet."
I've been all over the bidet.
And it's like, why? You haven't even been on the road, so I don't know what you're using it for. You drove straight here from your tech job in Chicago that
Yeah.
you pretend you're a full-time comedian at. And now apparently you've bombed on stage. Now you're going to go masturbate with water.
I don't know what that's
And then we're all going to talk about it at the bar.
You're going to go get your asshole played with by a robot.
Yeah. And then,
and then brag about
yeah, and
it.
for some reason that's what we're all going to chat about.
For some reason, that's news.
Yeah.
Not Liz Truss. Your
Who's
asshole.
I just go to it's a regular hotel and I'm like, you guys use that fucking Kleenex? That shit's awesome to come into.
Oh my god, I came all over it.
You gotta when you go
should
back to the
come.
hotel room.
You should come on your stomach and then clean it up
When
with
you
those
go back
Kleenex.
to the hotel room, man, use that Kleenex.
Come on yourself.
And then an hour later, come on yourself.
You should go home and come on yourself.
I come on myself. It's like a self-empowerment song, an LGBTQ youth self-empowerment song. I come on myself. I ain't gonna clean it up. Come on myself.
Dried up, come on my
The video is
stomach.
just people pridefully covered in cum, like dancing down the street of like a major city. I come on myself.
Just come all over their face. Just... It was a big load. It got on my chin.
Big load. That's got to be awkward. You're like, you're from a fucking family that does laundry.
Yeah.
Like a laundry thing.
Okay.
They're constantly like, hey, this guy's bringing a big load.
It's my new boyfriend.
Yeah, and then you're hooking up with somebody years later. They're like, I got a big load for you. And you're like, I'm not your fucking servant.
All right.
I'm not your fucking...
And then he comes at you.
All right. I meant he had laundry.
I have a wide load. It comes out like a sprinkler.
Wide load. I mean, that'd be funny.
It comes out like you got your finger over the hose.
That's some fun little graffiti. You go on one of those wide load like trucks. He's right.
S on the end.
He's right. Big, creamy, wide load. I'm escorting a wide load up 69. That's a highway in Michigan.
Blow your back out. I'm gonna blow your hips out with
That's
this
bullshit.
wide load.
And they gave Highway 69 to Michigan, which is shaped like a glove. They should have given them the hand job number.
That's true.
And give 69 to
A 19.
Give 69 to Nevada, which we all know is shaped like two people sucking each other's genitals.
Yes, that's exactly what Nevada looks like.
Oh yeah, Sin City.
Sin City. I love that movie.
Spin City. I love both of them. I saw Sin City in theaters. And that was one of those moments where I was like, yeah, I think comic books aren't for me. You're like, no, it's going to be like a comic book, but a movie. It'll be awesome. And then I'm like, well, movie not awesome, transitive property.
No, it's gonna be like a radio show, but a book.
Yeah. Well, I saw The Spirit too. That movie sucked.
You saw The Spirit?
Yeah.
I saw The Phantom.
I had friends who
I love The
you
Phantom.
brought The Phantom so many times.
I love
we
The
have so many
Phantom.
different qualities of audio of you mentioning The Phantom.
I love The Phantom. I gotta rewatch that.
I
one.
only know that movie from you.
It's a great movie.
Billy Zane.
I watched it over and over.
The Phantom.
It's time to watch it again.
I think so.
It's time to reboot it. I'm gonna write it.
You're gonna watch The Phantom?
Dwayne has been trying to be Black Adam for 15 years. I've been trying to be the Phantom my entire life.
You're gonna rewatch The Phantom and you're gonna be like, where are all the sounds of parents fighting and having sex in the background?
Where's all the clatter of broken dishes and police sirens?
Yeah. You slowly realize The Phantom.
The 19th beer bottle being thrown in the trash
Yeah, I
can.
remember every time I'd be watching The Phantom locked in a closet with a portable TV that my parents plugged in.
With a kitchen
The
TV.
kitchen TV.
Did you have a kitchen TV in your household?
You met my dad. There's a TV in fucking closets. He'd be like, "Well, I don't.
I might need.
I need to. I need
While
to
I'm getting
catch-
my coat, I
need
might
to catch MASH while I'm choosing my tie." He had 15 TVs and none of them were like synced up.
Yeah.
So there'd just be weird echoes as you walk through the house.
Oh, yeah.
of, like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it was cool because then you'd be like, "Oh my God, something just happened! Quick, run into the living room. You can watch it
We
again."
can still
in 5
catch it.
seconds."
We can still catch it. Oh, no, I love a good kitchen TV. I'm gonna bring that back.
I don't think it went away.
Well, it's just a laptop.
That
now.
hotel that had the bidets had
A
mirrors.
kitchen TV?
No, it had TVs in the mirror of the bathroom.
I don't much care for that.
Yeah, and you couldn't see it from the toilet, so it was like, is this exclusively for that annoying time you take brushing your teeth?
Now you can watch The View.
Yeah, now I can fucking catch up to closed circuit TV footage of shitty comics.
What coming
off
on
in
there?
water.
Just coming from water.
Some people squirt when they come. I need someone to
If any
squirt
of
for
them-
me to come.
If any of them drank water, it would probably be orgasmic for them.
That is probably the most water those guys are getting.
It's like, buddy, you can take it orally too, you know?
It's like,
It doesn't,
Bobby,
you don't have to take it as a suppository.
Bobby, you've been drinking a lot of old styles. Maybe next time you get that water sprayed up, sit up, spread your cheeks, and then sit down so that your body
You can
is
absorb a
folding over
little
your
bit of it.
cheeks.
Oh.
No, someone needs to reinvent pooping. Yeah, that's like, why hasn't Tesla, like Elon Musk or somebody just fucking like,
We're figuring out pooping,
we're
okay?
changing the game.
We're figuring out pooping.
Oh, I guess in the last episode I tried to change the game with my subscription service to hotel toilet paper roll.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that would be a game changer.
Yeah.
It's like that place that sells you like the shitty looking vegetables. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Yeah. It's literally that. Hey, you're right.
yeah. It's like, hey, this
We
all,
use discreet packaging so your neighbors don't know that you're shitting.
you're pooping as a poor person.
Yeah, you're using used toilet paper.
I mean, it's not used.
It's a big box that says used toilet paper.
I guess it is used, but
Used
it's kind of
toilet
misleading.
No, it's the toilet paper. It's the leftover from the rolls from the thing.
Can't you think of a better word? Second hand.
Yeah, that'd be
No.
smart. You get a restaurant. That's what fucking that place, that Red
Red Bud.
because they're a
Yes.
classy restaurant.
Yes.
But then they own a regular burger place and
Yes.
in a
Terrible
in
burrito
a divey
place.
burrito place.
Not even divey, just garbage.
Clearly, you buy the Charmin, take it to Red Bud.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets about 50%,
Yeah.
take it over to Toasties.
Yeah.
Once it gets down to just the part you peel off the roll itself
Yeah.
that has like glue on it,
Give that to the burrito place.
that goes to the burrito place.
Yeah. Now those burritos, every time I see like their special burritos, it's like
You're like, hey, this week's special burrito.
we put 4 hot dogs in a burger
Yeah.
in a
You're like,
fucking
this
burrito.
This one's just a can of yellow cheese. It's we took a gold can. We have a cranberry style where it kept the container of it's got the ridges in it.
This is a Modelo wrapped in black beans.
This is a regular breakfast burrito, but we put shards of hard plastic in it to cut your gums. you can get the flavor.
It's like the
quicker.
fiberglass and
Yeah.
chew. It's
Yeah.
just tear up your lips so you can get at the nicotine in there.
That was one of the jokes I did when I ate all that chewing tobacco on stage.
Yeah,
I went, "Is this the kind with fiberglass?"
yeah.
And the guy went, "No." And then I went, "Good, because my asshole is cut up enough." I got a big laugh.
Good, because I already had my protein shake.
Well, fun.
I don't know. Fiber?
Oh. someone reading a Copenhagen. Hey, it's got fiber.
Fiber.
And glass.
And glass?
My daily source of hot sand.
All right, so the news.
Yeah, who is this Liz?
Liz
Totes?
Truss.
Liz Truss.
She's a British politician.
Today is going to be the day that she's
Jeez.
not going to be prime minister.
What happened with Liz Truss in Britain? A guide to the basics from the New York Times
You can't trust them.
Incorporated.
No, it's incorporated. I thought it was just that guy who says he's the leader.
She's a little over 6 weeks into her leadership, and she is resigning. Listen, that's an inspirational story for me.
Hey,
With
we
as
all
many
have-
jobs as I've quit in the
That's
past few months, I
That's
love to
true.
see. Hey,
You're the Liz Truss of Louisville
I'm the
restaurants.
Liz Truss of Louisville restaurants. I get in, I do a very bad job.
I get just enough to have it on my Wikipedia page.
And then I'm done.
That's absurd. So she quit?
Well, she got
Who does she
elected.
think she is, the Pope? She just quit? The Prime Minister of Britain's ordained by God.
How did she become prime minister? I thought it was still Nigel Farage.
How did I get in this? How did I get here?
Oh. The general public did not elect Miss Truss. Ooh, Ms.
Really? Wow.
Single lady.
Liz Alton. Former disgraced Prime Minister Liz Alton.
Instead, she won a leadership contest. I guess she did a bunch of push-ups.
No, she wrote in a good essay. They did like an essay. Just write 500 words about why you should be Prime Minister.
She ran fastest to the podium.
Whoever can eat the most British breakfast.
They decided it on They decided it on an episode of the Great British
Yeah.
Bake Off.
You want a contest? That's like something Trump would say, like after he won the election.
I won my leadership contest.
I won the contest. I beat Hillary Clinton in the contest. We had a contest who could be president. I won.
I'm an award winner. I'm the president.
I'm an award winner.
I'm an award-winning president.
I won the award from being president.
Some people want an EGOT. I want an EGOT P.
I got the presidency.
I got an Emmy from
Does he have an Emmy thing?
from The Apprentice. I was an executive producer. They said that executive produced.
I wonder if he does have an Emmy.
I don't know. Donald Trump Awards. The list of awards.
Is he the first president to have a Razzie? He's probably got a Razzie.
The following is a list of awards and honors received by Donald Trump. I can't believe this has its own Wikipedia page.
No, of course.
Honorary, and then in parentheses, revoked.
You can't. Look, I worked hard for this. You can't just arbitrarily give it to me for no particular reason based on my social standing. Look, you can't just give and take away an honorary degree based on public.
Wait, one of them got revoked in 2015.
That's awesome.
That's before he was even president.
Well, no, it's when he was still running.
I guess.
So he still would have been like.
Robert Gordon University.
That sounds like that's not a real.
It's a public university in the city of Aberdeen, Scotland.
Oh.
He's a Kentucky colonel.
Really?
Yeah.
Colonel Trump. That's awesome.
I wonder who swore. I wonder
Probably
who vouched
Holthauser.
for him.
I think it was Holthauser. Stephen Holthauser. That's cool that Trump's a colonel. I don't know why, but I love that. I love that, like...
It's just such a dumb
it's
thing.
It's such a bullshit thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would he even go to the lengths to do that? But
He's got to at least make, like, a phone call.
Yeah,
right?
he
like,
did it.
Like, he's like...
He got the award. The Kentucky Colonel Award.
He got a temple coin featuring Trump alongside King Cyrus from the Mikdash Educational Center in honor of Trump recognizing Jerusalem as the country's capital.
Wouldn't it be awesome if, like, you're just walking
What
down
else
the
would
road
be-
one day and then Holthauser and a bunch of old distinguished men on horses all of a sudden drive by with, like, swords and... You're like, what's going on? And then you're like, we're Tennessee attacked. And apparently
this dumb thing.
apparently Kentucky Colonel.
I got called up.
Yeah, it's me and a bunch of fucking local state government people. We gotta go fight.
So this one says not revoked, but rescinded. What is the difference
Does it mean
between
he
revoked
turned it
and
down?
rescinded?
Or maybe both.
But Wagner College, Doctor of Humane Letters.
His letters aren't humane.
His letters aren't humane.
I stole my wife's credit card. It wasn't me.
What I mean?
I got a secret family. It wasn't me.
What I mean?
No, he's a good guy.
It's a shame that the days of the secret family are over.
I don't know. Because the internet, you say?
Yeah.
You say 'cause of the internet, you say.
I don't know why you're speaking. I don't even know what.
It would be very funny if someone had you're like, yeah, my husband he's a traveling salesman.
Traveling Bible salesman. I was just trying to start a new family.
It's funny. I am in like the only position where a secret family is possible.
Yeah,
I have
you
the
could do
only
it.
job.
We talked about this last week,
I
and I
know.
still think it's
Because
true.
even a band, it's like, well, all 5 of us have to have secret families that we visit at the same time. Or else this is gonna fall. This story's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. No, you got a secret family.
What? I don't have. I mean, I have a secret family in that I don't.
'Cause I
talk
know
to my
you-
brother and sister.
I know you. I know.
I have a secret family in that I do not keep anyone in the loop.
And that I haven't talked to my sister in a while.
Yeah, secret. You can know me for years and be like, damn, you got siblings? You don't mention them ever. I gotta be my secret family.
No, I think you love your family.
No, they're all delightful people.
You spend a lot of time with your grandma.
My grandma's cool. She's funny, man. Whoa.
That was a weird belch.
No, what do you think of this for a movie? All I have.
We open on.
All I have is the title.
Okay.
Stab Squatch.
I like it. I think it's good.
That could easily be a thing on Sci-Fi Network.
I think it's good. A Sasquatch, but he's a murderer.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or
murder
are you
Sasquatch.
stabbing Sasquatch?
So it's the story of a guy who's like, I just want to fucking stab a Sasquatch. I just want to stab a biped. I think it's against the law to like kill a Sasquatch.
If you found it, I think it would be
No, I
illegal,
think like some
yes.
states literally have it like on the books.
Well, I mean, imagine how much cred you'd get in jail, though.
That would be pretty cool.
Like,
It's the opposite. It's people are like, you go hang out with the child rapist, you fucking killer of magic.
You fucking killed my dreams.
We could have learned so much about the history of this great.
I fucking love Jack Links. He would have given me the secret recipe.
Shanking you.
I had some Jack Links the other day.
How is that?
There was one that was called Supremely Spicy. I'm gonna tell you, I'd stab Squatch if he told me that was supremely spicy. I'd be like, that's bullshit. This ain't spicy at all.
It was supreme spicy, which meant it was spicy, but also sour cream. So it was less spicy. You got supreme. It's funny how sour cream, it's like stuff's hot. You're like, man, this is hot. I wish it could be more hot. And it's like, well, you know what you need to do? Make it less hot, and then you can make it more hot.
Yeah. No, Takis and sour cream is a very underrated combo.
That's what the culture of India figured out.
The culture of India figured out Takis and sour cream.
No, but I bet they could. I bet if you gave them the option.
If you put the two things in front of them.
No, I was dating. I was hanging out with a girl who's like 22 a few years ago before I was dating my current girlfriend. Yeah. And then one time she was like, "Yeah, let's have some salsa and chips." So she got out salsa.
You almost said, "Let's ball out."
Well, yeah.
Let's have salsa and
we were
chips.
very high. We were like, "Hell yeah!" No, but she then got sour cream out.
Yeah.
And was just dipping chips in sour cream.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's wild. You say that, yeah, as if it makes sense, but you're someone who throws up if someone mentions ranch.
I don't throw up. I just don't like ranch.
That's what I mean, though. Our generation people are like, ranch, that's not classy.
I don't think it's
that. But the kids these days are like, fuck it, I'll drink sour cream.
It was invented by a lunatic plumber in Alaska, and I don't trust him.
Do you think he had some long-term?
I think he's
you
got...
think the Illuminati... You think the Hyperboreans came out of the center of the earth?
Yes.
And went to that man and were like, we know a thing that will derail society.
Ranch.
You know what? That is probably true. That'd be a fun, like, Joe Rogan Reddit-type meme. There's a photo of, like, the 50s where it's everyone on a beach looking fit. Yeah. And a photo of now where everyone's like, you got a bunch of obese people. Yeah. You just say, before ranch, after ranch.
After ranch. Somebody feed Phil.
Somebody feed Phil.
Did you watch that clip I sent you?
No. What happens in the clip? Tell the folks at home about who feed. Tell
the folks at home about feeding Phil. Yeah, about your journey to feed Phil.
Because everyone probably just thinks we're talking about that Viva La Bam episode. You can't feed
Phil Rosenthal, co-creator of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Co-creator of Loves Raymond.
Oh.
Co-creator of a show called Everybody Loves Raymond, starring a guy everybody loves named Raymond Romano.
Famously
does not like Phil.
Famously hates Phil.
Famously does not like the co-creator of his TV show.
Did he really not?
Yeah, I think I think on that Norm interview, he mentioned something about, he's like, oh, that guy's crazy.
Well, yeah, he is insane.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get fed. He has a voracious appetite.
Yeah, I watched the Nashville episode.
Why are you watching? So Phil Rosenthal.
I was homesick.
So they took a guy and they said, hey, you created a sitcom 30 years ago. You want to host a reality
Are
show?
you hungry?
Are you hungry? I bet Phil Rosenthal was just walking around going, I'm so hungry. And he stumbled into the Netflix offices. And they were like, send a camera crew.
Follow this guy around.
Let's see where this goes, literally.
Do you think Netflix just felt bad about it? It's like, somebody's got to feed Phil.
Yeah. He's like, what happened was he saw the big Seinfeld going to Netflix deal.
Yeah.
And then he called up and he's like, well, Raymond next?
What about?
And they felt too bad to be like, no one cares about Brad Garrett anymore.
Brad Garrett's done.
Brad Garrett's biggest credit now is that Jimmy John's commercial and my girlfriend thinking he was Bobby Cannonball. That's the most Brad Garrett's doing now is people going, is that Brad? Oh no, it's the other.
Oh no, that's Bobby Carbonara.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense for Brad Garrett to be in anything good.
That's the guy from the Carbonara Effect.
Yeah,
Bobby Carbonara.
No, Phil Rosenthal. What happens in this clip?
Just watch it.
It's making me download the clip. Did you send me a screenshot of a video? It won't play the clip.
Well, it's a clip of
him. It really won't play the clip.
I don't know why not, but it's I guess I could. Well, it doesn't really matter. I was.
Act it out.
It's a clip of him walking around Nashville, and he's like, "The food was amazing, and the music was everywhere." And then he goes, "And it was all so good." And then he goes, "Here I am where the music is coming from." And he walks in and he goes, "The mellow mushroom."
Oh my God.
And then that's it. There's no scene of him eating at the mellow mushroom or a shot of him listening to the music. It's a shot of him walking into a mellow mushroom. And then the next thing is like, and now I'm over here eating biscuits. Now I'm eating biscuits with Patricia Heaton.
Yeah.
Who's a Nashville local now.
Is she in there?
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah, they go get breakfast
From
together.
Cleveland to Nashville. Where do they go?
They get, I don't know. They get
He's
biscuits.
like, Patricia, I heard you used to have huge tits in high school.
Patricia, I heard you had gigantic breasts.
In high school.
Did you get them cut off or
And
something?
she's like, Phil, wouldn't this have come up in our previous 30 years of knowing each other? Why now?
Why does Raymond hate me? Can you call Raymond and I need to talk to him? You won't pick up the phone. Maybe he'll pick up if you call.
Is it true I look like if Raymond and Fred Stoller had a kid?
Do you ever talk to Fred Stoller? How's he doing? No one wants to talk to me from the show.
Somebody feed Phil. That's good.
I tried to make gravy last night. It didn't work out.
Brown or white?
It was supposed to be brown.
Oh. How did the color not? How did?
I don't know, man. I did something wrong. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I wanted.
I like whenever you're at like a diner or like a meat and three, and you
I love a good meat and
oh,
three.
yeah, and you're like,
We should open a meat and three.
oh, I would love. I wish Louisville.
Let's
had
open a meat and three.
I would love that.
Let's do it.
But you go, I was a chicken fried steak, and then one of the sides.
I'm gonna be the Luis Gomez of this show. Be like, no, we're gonna open a meat and three. We got this. We're gonna do a meat and three.
Who don't really know to cook at all, let alone those types of foods.
That's kind of the only thing I do know how to cook. I'm a Southern boy.
You know how to cook all them sides?
Yeah, sure. Collard green.
The trick is you just have 8 sides, but then you just have the server recommend the same 2.
Yeah.
And then
And
you
then
don't
you
need the other one.
and then you throw out the red beans and rice every day.
No one is ever going to order the black eyed peas.
No one. Okay. We just get them from a can.
I got them by accident the other day because this lady called them something else.
Black eyed peas are fucking gross.
Yeah, she called them something else. It was weird. It was listed as something else on the menu. Or she just gave me the wrong thing.
Or she just fucked everything up. Where was your meat and three at?
Oh, I went to a bunch. I went to this really good one in Oxford. I went
Nice.
to a very good one in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Nice.
I feel like I went to another one somewhere.
There's a delicious meat and three at Franklin.
Oh,
I wonder if it's still there.
you should give it a Google.
Give it a goob.
No, but you go and you go, I get the chicken fried steak and then
Ooh,
mashed potatoes
yeah.
also. And then they go, you want gravy? And you go, yes. And then they're like, which one? And you're like,
Brown on potatoes.
Brad, this is gonna sound like I'm a diva. But I do brown on potatoes and then white. I don't like red eye gravy.
It's pretty good. I like
This
it.
shit's gimmicky. Cowboy coffee, cowboy caviar. You know what those are?
Balls.
Balls.
The Daylight Cafe is still open.
Hell yeah, Daylight Cattle. What do they got?
Meat and three.
No, but what are some of the meats? What are some of the threes?
It was always pretty different. They have like a different menu. They always had like a
where they're
different
like,
menu.
We got
yeah.
these 5 things Wednesdays.
And it doesn't have. Okay, here we go. So on Monday, they got chicken and dressing, country fried steak, boneless fried chicken breast,
What would you get?
white, brown, or chicken gravy available.
What would you get?
I'd get country fried steak
Me too.
with that one. They got Italian chicken breast.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. That's just a chicken breast that's not wearing a bra. That's a chicken breast that goes nude on the beach, I guess.
Wait, it used to be a Daylight Donuts? Gross.
I think it's still donuts too.
Daylight Donuts sucks. I mean, I don't even know what's a chain, but
I don't know.
anywhere with that name sucks.
Chicken and dressing, roast beef. I'm going roast beef.
What is hamburger steak?
It's just a hamburger without a bun, really.
So isn't that Salisbury steak or is that a different thing?
Well, Salisbury steak usually has the sauce.
Yeah, but so hamburger steak ain't got no sauce?
It doesn't have to. Brown gravy is available on Tuesdays if you would like to turn it into a Salisbury steak.
Where does it say that brown gravy is available Tuesdays?
At the very bottom of the list.
What days is green gravy available?
Chicken and dumplings, meatloaf, Oh man, I'm going.
Oh, I'm looking at the catering menu.
Chicken and dumplings, meatloaf, barbecue chicken breast. That's a tough day because I love chicken and dumplings and I love meatloaf.
For my meat, could I have brown gravy available?
Boneless fried chicken breast. That's just chicken tenders.
I've always loved this too. How they call sides veggies.
Yeah.
And they're like, what vegetable do you want? Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, a sweet potato casserole.
What are Crowder peas?
That's what I fucking got, I think. I think Crowder peas was that shit.
Oh, is that a slang for...
I think so.
Look at that.
I thought it was Steven Crowder. Yeah, Crowder peas are just black-eyed peas. That's how they fucked me in Oxford.
That's how they fucked my ass in Oxford.
Fucked in Oxford. It was me and two old men who didn't like each other, but they both liked me. It was very fun. They were like fighting over my approval.
All right, I gotta go to work. Bring us home.
I thought you gotta go to work.
What?
You work from home now?
I'm gonna clock in. I don't know what's happening right now. Bring us home. Bring us home.
Okay. Take me home. Country road. Okay, so stab squatch opens. No, what's a good ad? And what's a good ad?
Liz Truss.
Oh, how about this? This is the thing I came up with.
Liz Truss. The public didn't trust her.
Yeah.
She didn't trust herself to be in charge of the government.
Yeah. Do you think ghosts?
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts, Rich Voss and Colin Quinn. We could just play that.
Yeah. Now, do you think, how people shake hands in polite society?
Yes.
Do you think it's so that we know who is a ghost?
I think at this point we have moved past the whole it's to make sure they don't have a weapon on them or whatever. And
that's what it used to be.
it is exclusively based on a supernatural phenomenon.
It's just people being like, "Are you a ghost?" And then you both know we're neither.
Well, America loved Ghostbusters, but it also scared them.
Yeah.
It spooked them.
It scared them.
And from then on,
Ghostbusters is just classic, you know what I mean? Hollywood setup made everyone in the 70s afraid of ghosts. And then they go, yeah, and then the 80s will offer them a solution. It's classic, create the problem, solve the problem.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
But hey, who are you going to phone if there's a ghost?
All right. There we go. That's enough.